The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this glorious Monday afternoon, the 24th of March, 2025. And you, my friends, as ever, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Jase, you
I went a bit croaky at the end there. Sorry,
that
fellas.
was going
my
to be
bad.
something special there.
That was very special up
lovely.
until my little croak at the end. G'day, Pugs.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good, thanks, man. Get out.
Oh.
Hey, Meowgey.
Meowgey.
Stallion, my God. I know you're sort of not doing the gym at the moment, or you're saying you're not doing it. I don't believe it, man.
Yeah.
You just look more and more cut every time I see you.
I've actually started going, started fresh again yesterday, Hoyte J, because I'm buggered again. I'm back to being tired again, fellas.
Yes.
And the only thing that's changed really is that I'm not going to the gym anymore, so I've got to go back to the gym to hopefully have more energy after expending more energy at the gym, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee.
Yeah, man. I went back to the gym for the first time today myself, and we'll talk about that later on. An
I'm excited for
absolute
that.
abomination. Big weekend, Keyzie.
Quiet weekend, thanks, fellas. Nice one, though.
Yeah, nice.
It was a sunny, beautiful weekend. Really
Wasn't
made
it
the
a
most
ripper?
of it.
It was lovely, actually.
Yeah, another one.
Really, really lovely. I was disgusted that you went home on Friday night because you had the night to yourself. Your wife was going to the cricket.
That's
there was
right.
the WAHHHHS on. You had a free pizza voucher.
That's right.
You got a whole pizza to yourself. I texted you, or I messaged you later on that night saying, how'd you go with the pizza? You ate the whole thing, Keyzie.
That's right.
Disgraceful.
Whole thing. It wasn't a big one. It's just a regular-sized pizza, and I pride myself on being able to eat a whole pizza. It was-
What kind of person leaves pizza in the box? Do you
Me.
not eat a whole pizza?
Nah,
man.
Nah. And then
That's
I
not
reheat it the next day.
You don't reheat it, you eat it cold like a goddamn
Well, no, I
sick
put
son
it
of a
back in
bee.
the oven. That's the key. Or the air fryer.
you can stick it up your backside for all I care, Jace.
Whoa.
That's how I eat my
geez.
pizza.
Oh,
all right?
okay.
That is how I eat my pizza.
And I need to ask, did you go and pick your wife up, or did you say to her, I'm getting steamed by myself, so don't contact me?
I was responsible, and I texted her and said, I'll come pick you up. Dropped her and her mate off, and it was good. It was a nice, wholesome night in. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and the Wires got the dub.
Yeah, great stuff. Hey, we've got a massive show ahead. I've got a new cat in my house. I'll be talking about that next. But in the meantime,
It's your mate.
Here's a bit of Ben Harper.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Bruce Springsteen there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, fellas, you'll recall last Friday I brought up the prospect of Hoyte J getting another pet in the family. Namely a cat. All right? I'm dead set against cats and animals in general.
That's why you're getting that.
We've got a cat. All right? The first problem that I came across is we don't know what to name it.
Right. Well, if anyone has
'cause-
any suggestions, 3483.
That's a great idea, Keyzie. Text us on 3483 if you've got a suggestion
That's
for a
a good
name
idea.
for Hoyte J's cat. Well, actually, let me preface that. It's not my cat. It's not my responsibility. It's nothing to do with me. It's over to my daughter, and she has to take care of it. All right? First and foremost, let's lay the groundwork right there from the get-go. And that means paying for its medical bills. That means paying for its food. That means cleaning up its poos.
Said like a man who truly understands that he's going to be responsible for all of the above and more.
Also, there's no point yelling at us about it. You got to go tell your family this stuff.
So it all happened very quickly. My daughter she works as a volunteer for the SPCA.
How's she going to make any money to pay those bills if she's a volunteer?
Yeah, exactly. So she had a shift, right? And she'd already seen the cat she wanted, and it just happened to be where she was working, right? And I get a text from my wife.
Right.
This is the text from my wife saying, just wanting to make sure you're down with us getting a cat.
You're down with it.
And I said, well, I don't know that I've got a choice in this particular matter, it would seem to me. And she said, that's good because she's just signed the contract and it's all a done deal.
You didn't sign a contract.
So she signed a contract and did it all, unbeknownst to me. And my wife was like, you sure you're down with this? And I was like, God, what choice do I have?
Yeah.
And then my daughter's like, oh, there's not much for me to do in the shift today. Can you come and pick me up early? And I said, yeah, I guess so. And then she said, oh, by the way, can I take the cat home today? Because they're going to give me a carrier. And I was like, oh, bloody hell. So, boom, Saturday afternoon, little cat in Hoyte Jay's house.
What age are we talking about here? Because there's some discussion about whether you get a kitten because you don't want it weeing everywhere. Do you get an older cat that's already sick and has got issues that you're having to pay for immediately? What did you go with? I mean, not that you went with anything,
I didn't
of course.
go particularly with anything there, Meowgey. She's over a year old.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
And I will say this. I'll soften it a bit.
God.
No, wait. She's very cute.
Yeah, see?
And she has lovely little markings. It was terrible because then my daughter and my wife were all excited and they went, we've got to go and buy some cat stuff. So they left the cat with me and they went out to Kmart or something like that. And then this pesky cat, literally, I was sitting on the couch, climbed up me and then lay across my neck.
Yeah.
And then
you're
was
done.
like sitting on my head and lying across my neck. And I was like, get away, you
No, you weren't. You were loving it.
Get away, you pesky beast.
So literally 24 hours after getting it, you were home alone, just you with the cat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your cat now.
You love it.
Congrats.
This is the thing. It seems to love me the most. And I'm like trying to shoo it away, going, no. But it's fitted in very, very comfortably. We just have no name for it at the moment.
Yeah, well, we'll get that on 3483, I guess. Text in if you've got any ideas for Jace's new cat, and we'll give you $1 million.
No, sorry, $50 night and day vouchers as well. Signalling
No,
that.
$50
I guess
note.
one bright side about your daughter working at the SPCA there, Jace,
Yes.
is she'll get a discount on lethal injections.
That's a really good point, Meowgey.
One would have, she did actually get a discount on the cat and other stuff. Mind you, we paid for it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Black Keys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:22. As we were talking about in the last voice break, I now have a new cat in my house.
Yeah.
One of the issues that we have, it doesn't have a name, fellas. Naming something's always very difficult, whether it's a band or an animal or whatever.
A kid. Yeah.
Always a difficult one. There's a suggestion here on 3483, Jazz, but spelt with an I.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of great suggestions coming through on 3483. All these people are now in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher, which is great. Someone here suggesting you could call the cat Keyzie.
Oh, that's true.
Keyzie, get off me, Keyzie. Get out of here, Keyzie.
Yeah. Stop squatting on my head, Keyzie.
Yeah, exactly. Richie McClaw.
Benji Meowshel.
We can't just... There's a lot of suggestions for Meow crowbarred into a random NRL player's name.
Yeah, well, I'm not big on the NRL, so that's not tickling my fancy at this moment in time.
What about old Meowgey?
I like it a lot. It's just a bit long, old Meowgey. But I don't know if my daughter and my wife will be into that.
Oh, they'll love it.
Hoyte C or Hoyte K, obviously cat or kitty. That's what those two letters stand for there, Jace.
I should start a little Instagram account with it, eh?
What about Bullos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bullos, my
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
Hoyte J and Bullos, and I could just do like cute little videos on Insta.
Bullos Hoyte.
Yeah.
Someone here suggesting Cracker.
You Cracker?
I actually don't mind Cracker.
Cracker's pretty good.
I think Cracker is more of a dog's name.
Why don't you get...
You know what I mean? It just feels a bit more doggy
Cracker?
to me. Hey, Cracker! Get your ass here, Cracker!
Racism alert. Racism alert.
Jeez, I haven't had one of those in a while, have I?
Because you can have a
You're
dog
doing well.
called Cracker and then you can have a cat called Cheese.
Oh, nice.
It's like cheese and cracker.
Come on, Cracker and
then you-
cheese!
Jace, can you stop?
Racism alert. Racism alert.
You can have a budgie called Chutney.
Chutney.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some really good suggestions here, fellas. I'm liking it.
I honestly think Jizz is the winner.
Well, I think what we need to do, and this needs to be...
I like it, Mogi.
You love it.
This needs to be a binding referendum, as Meowgey was mentioning in the while the songs were playing there. We'll keep suggestions coming through on 3483. We'll also chuck something up on Instagram. We'll get as many suggestions coming through. We'll compile them all. We'll whittle it down, and then we will name your cat as a show.
I'm just worried about putting it online with, my daughter's cat, that she'll be traumatised by some of the suggestions.
Oh, sure. I mean, you can't tell her. That goes without saying.
Right, okay.
No, yeah.
I mean, I do like jizz.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
T-Rex here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:33. Now, there was a bit of rugby league over the weekend. With that in mind, we've got ex-Warriors legend Charlie Gubb on the line with us. Charlie, you mad bastard. How's life?
That's good, man. It's good after a win.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, few and far between, fellas?
No, hang on.
It was 2 out of 3,
It's
actually.
2 out of 3, Jase.
Yeah, start off with a hiss and a
2 in a
roar.
row,
Yada,
and
yada.
none in between. But anyway, I'll be completely honest with you, Charlie Gubb there, your backbone, your legend. I didn't get to watch the game because I was commentating cricket, and I haven't got Sky, so I couldn't watch a replay. How did you feel about it?
It was just like a good old-fashioned ugly win where it was, I don't know, like there wasn't too much polish, but our defense was good. There was times where the Roosters were almost looking at each other like, oh, shit, we're in for it tonight. And they were. But we've still got a lot of improvement. I only scored 14 points, but to win when you score 14, it's pretty good.
Yeah, winning ugly is a massive one, Charlie Gubb. You mentioned our defence. Our defence was excellent. We diffused a dangerous back line of theirs with James Tedesco and Mark Nwanganita-Wase and all these really effective players. We effectively stopped that. However, when we had the ball down their end, we kind of don't have any... when it comes to scoring a try, like our kicks are kind of here and there, and Chanel scored one, which was a bit of a fluke. I still think our attack needs to click more.
Yeah, it's definitely not fluent, and it's not sexy. But I think in time it will be. I'd rather you'd rather be at this point with 2 wins and 1 loss, and know that you're not attacking well, so you can work on it. But everyone's willing in defense. So. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know about the halves pairing. They're not gelling too well together, although they're both playing well individually. It's not looking from the outside. They're not making really the centres and wingers look good.
Yeah. Would it be accurate to say this is a classic example of defence winning us games?
I was just going to say that, Meowgey.
That is a good way to put it. And you often say that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does, especially when he hasn't seen the game.
Yeah.
Just
I've got lots to say when I haven't seen the game.
Please, Keyzie.
Okay, you didn't watch it. Okay, go.
Keyzie, I watched it, mate. And then I switched over to the rugby after about 5. But listen, would it be fair to say, Charlie, the performance was a bit staccato?
Oh, my God.
Can you rephrase it?
Stop-start.
A bit stop-starty. As you say, it lacked a bit of fluidity. But, hey, you'd much rather the scenario, because I did actually watch it, you'd much rather the scenario of your defence standing up first and foremost, and then you work on the intricacies of your attack over the season.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon they need to bring you on for a live stream at halftime.
Yeah, toads, man.
That'd be so good, Charlie. How long do you think it's going to take these two to gel? We're talking about the halves pairing, Chanel Harris-Tavita and Metcalf, because Webster basically came out after the game and said, we have definitely not seen the best of them yet. It's going to take a good 6 or so rounds.
He did say that.
In your experience, Charlie, does it take that long? Do you think there is a potential of these two working things out and becoming great?
Yeah, I reckon Webby knows a bit more than me. I reckon if he trusts them, I trust him. We just got to stick with them and just trust the process. Just like you guys trust Pugsy out the back.
That's right.
We got to trust Webby.
Yeah, I know Tamari Martin had a huge game in the lower grade there, whatever it's called. I'm blanking on that reserve grade. I think he got a couple of try assists, 4 line breaks. He had a bit of a ripper, but from my understanding, the Roosters reserve grade team is pretty shit house.
Yeah, me and you must have the same algorithm because I saw those stats as well, and they were pretty impressive. Him and Rocco Berry.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tamari Martin fan, and I personally would like to see him in the team and maybe on the bench or I don't know how it's going to work because I do like Chanel as well. But Tamari Martin, whenever he plays, the wingers score tries, which is a good sign of a good half.
It is. One last one, Charlie, before you get to pick your player of the round, mate. RTS injured his hamstring, so he's going to be out for a few weeks at least. What's your pick for what they do with that wing? Because you've already got Dylan Watene-Zelezniak out.
Well, they recently signed Morgan Harper. People give him a bit of stick, but he played
Only
in
because he's not very good. That's the main reason.
He's good at some things. And he's got a huge hog.
Yeah, right. So, you reckon they put him on the wing? Is that what you reckon?
Oh, I'd like to see him on the wing, but actually, I don't mind who's on the wing. I'd rather just focus on what's going on in the middle and just, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
And before we let you go, Charlie, who is your Porter King player of the round?
He had a huge game, over 300 metres, and the knives were actually coming for him. They wanted to replace him at fullback, but Chance Nickel-Clock said he was just super impressive in his 50th game for Warriors and just super tough.
Yeah.
That's why he's a marquee fullback.
He's the man. I can't understand why people are trying to get rid of him. Roger doesn't want to play fullback. He's not going to play fullback. Chance is awesome. What's the problem?
He is the man.
Anyway.
He's so good,
that's the thing. It's not like the team's going super well and he's playing bad. The fullback shines. He just did so much hard work going through the middle, and our ties actually came off the back of him.
Thanks,
good.
Charlie Gubb, you
You're
legend. Have a great
Charlie.
week, mate. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, fellas.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Yeah.
There was a moment there that was very pretty.
There was. It was terrible, and then it got good for a bit.
And then it got terrible again.
Why do you think it was terrible?
I don't know. I think it was me.
Yeah.
I've got a hunch.
Hey, Pugs.
Hey, man.
Good weekend?
Really good, thank you. Yours?
Oh, very quiet, very gentle, very nice.
I like that.
Thanks, man.
He's
Get
got
out.
a new cat.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
What's
Get
that?
out.
Hey, huge
Love you,
hour coming
Pugs.
up, fellas. There's something really exciting that I want to talk about, and I hope you don't mind, Keyzie. But you've started peddling some merch on your Instagram there.
You're that guy, eh?
I might have done a sponsored post.
A sponsored post, yeah, that's what you call them. And I just want to have a little bit of a chat about it. Got some good content. Have you seen it, Jase?
No, don't start having a crack at my social
No,
media.
it's bloody good content.
It was really good,
And the
Keyzie.
response from the public has been out the gate, so we're going to be going over that coming up later in the hour. Also, I'll be talking about the first round of golf I had in 20 years over the weekend. It was a raging success, fellas.
Also, just because, as if we didn't already have enough great content, your chance to get in the draw to join us at Magic Round.
Yeah, so good, man.
And also there's a Jason Statham giveaway, $200 and a double pass to the working man.
Do we have enough time this hour?
Jace got a new cat.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
I'm ready for a good time, fellas.
You always are, man.
Yeah, I'm always
You're
up for a
ready
good time.
That's just you, man.
Yeah, it is just me.
Yeah, beautiful. Hey, fellas, I was just cruising through the old Instagram over the weekend, and I came across what I like to refer to as sick content.
Great stuff.
And it was made by you, Keyzie. No surprises there, brother.
Thanks, man.
But look, normally we wouldn't do this, but I need to. This is paid content. Now they're not paying us for this. They've paid Keyzie God knows how many tens of thousands of dollars. And at another time, Jace, we'll talk about your cut and what you should be getting on this. But
Bloody oath we
Keyzie,
will.
you've done some kind of, can I call it a collab, man?
Well,
Is that what I'd call it?
It's sponsored content. I don't even know what the correct term is because they gave me a whole lot of kit. Basically,
Right.
It was Sony, and they gave me the latest PlayStation Pro. Which is like next level game because I had the PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
and I really wanted the PlayStation 5 Pro, so I hit them up. And they were
everybody
like, yeah,
wants
let's do
the
it.
5, yeah.
The 5
So you
Pro.
hit them up.
Yeah, and they were like, yeah, we can do that. You make us a reel. It sounds good. And so I made it, and very self-conscious about doing sponsored stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel weird about doing it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, you're trying to, you don't want to punish your followers.
You feel like you're a sellout and a scumbag.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, you're just after the
I
dollars.
wouldn't go that far, fellas. But yeah, and so I made what I thought was a funny reel. I put it up last night.
Yeah.
And it was all about the PS5 Pro, and it's, 4K, 60 frames per second, and all this sort of stuff.
It's got all the features, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was quite...
No, you did a good job. A lot of cutting in there, Keyzie.
Good editing, man.
It was like a Michael Bay movie. But
thanks, Phil.
straight away, I went into the comments to congratulate you on what was a wonderful piece of content. It really was. And some really nice comments in there from your audience, Keyzie. Do you mind if I read some of these out?
As
man?
long as this doesn't jeopardise any potential sponsorship, partnership opportunities.
I don't see how it could, man.
Okay.
Once you've made a blockbuster like that, they'll come crawling back.
It
Can
was
I
a
just
winner.
say, I haven't looked because I don't like looking at comments on sponsored content. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know why.
look, I'll pick the cherries here, brother. This one here from Lana on Instagram, all right?
Old Lana.
This makes me want to buy a PS5.
That's great.
Applause emoji.
That's good. Well, that's what we're after.
That's amazing. So they're going to be stoked when they see those comments. And I hope you clip these off and show them.
Thanks, Lana.
This one here from Toby. So cool, Keyzie.
That's good as well, really.
Isn't that-
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that
great, man.
Just a guy saying so cool. Okay.
Yeah. This one here from Dylan. Backbone, Keyzie, bro.
Oh, are these true? Are these
Yeah.
real? Because I haven't looked.
Yep, these are all true.
Okay, great.
All 100% true. This one here, delicious toes. Well, now, do you know what that one's about?
I did put my feet in it.
Your feet were, and I did see them in one of the shots there.
Yeah, early
Now, I
doors.
didn't know if you'd caught that or not. Then this one here, call the vet because those dogs are sick.
Is that funny, Jase, is it?
Then this one here, wish I could play with them toes in 60 frames per second. The foot features were a pleasant surprise. Eh?
Okay,
This one here from Jaden.
here we go.
Did they cast you for your hobbit feet?
Okay,
This one here though.
okay.
Oh, Frodo's first PS5.
Oh, I preferred the earlier comments, like backbone, Keyzie, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they're all good though. That's all good stuff.
Is it? Do I clip that off and send that to them?
This one here from Cam. Keyzie, you mad bastard. Those are some sexy troll feet.
Troll feet.
Can I just ask, because there is this whole thing about feet on the internet, isn't
There
there?
are.
And I just wonder if there are a few people out there that maybe clip that part of it off and put it in their own private little quiet stash there.
Well, hey, go for gold, man.
Yeah.
And this is like another thing about Keyzie. So he's got massive honk, he's got meat patty nips, and now he's got hobbit troll feet. I reckon at least 50%, maybe more, of all dudes out there would have hairy feet. And people that are even, some of the people that have commented on that probably have hairy feet themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's this thing where, like, Pug Son's ones are ridiculously hairy.
I know they're like what was that? The
Yeti feet.
Yeti, yes, Yeti.
Yeah.
Worth the wait. So there, 3483. Dob yourself and have you got hairy feet?
Yeah.
Okay, those. I feel like those were positive comments.
Oh,
Though.
Frodo, they call him.
No, they don't call me that. Thanks for reading those out, though, Mike.
Oh, no, my pleasure, man. And once again, just a fantastic piece of content. Really good.
Excellent work, Keyzie. There's Jane's Addiction.
Thanks, fellas.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:26. Now, we like to look after our listeners on this radio show, so let's get into a bit of this.
Here they come. Try time. Holy cow, the Warriors. Oh, yeah.
It's the big show in Brissy for the NRL Magic Round.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
Let's go to the phones.
You used to do that last year.
yeah, I did too. It goes on a bit, that one.
It's good, though. It's
But
exciting.
there's that big gap
There
at
is.
the end there, which throws me every time.
8 games of rugby league, 3
Yeah.
days, Brisbane, flights paid for, accommodation sorted, the big show are there, even old Meowgey, Pugson, Hoyte J, and old Keyzie. You could be joining us thanks to boystrip.co.nz.
Yeah, great stuff. G'day, Jordan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, great. Thanks, Mad Bastard. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. You watched the rugby league over the weekend, did you?
I was listening to Tony's commentary of it while I was out mining, mate.
Good on you.
What a massive backbone.
Yeah.
Who would you bring with you?
It was pretty funny too.
Oh, that's good, mate.
Who would you bring with you, Jordan?
Oh, I mean, last time I got in the competition, I said my wife, but I don't know. I think I'll have to bring the stepdad or something this time, I think.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
nice
good
one.
idea. Yeah, very
that's
nice.
a good one, actually. Good on you, Jordan.
Stay on the line there and I'll pugs on. And Studio B will look after you. Let's go to Willie. G'day, Willie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not bad for a Monday.
Yeah. Bloody Mondays, eh? What do you do for a crust, Willie?
Crane operator.
Oh, backbone. Yeah,
Massive
man.
backbone. What team do you support in the NRL there?
Oh, the Warriors.
Up the waz.
Same.
Hey, with the good news for you, Willie, you're also on the draw, mate. Stay on the line, okay?
Sure.
Good on you, mate. G'day, Nyang. How's life?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Not bad.
And what do you do for a crust?
I am a backbone of a beauty therapist.
Backbone.
Backbone.
Yeah, how good.
Is that waxing and stuff, Nyang?
Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of laser hair removal.
Okay. Maybe we could get Keyzie to come in and get his feet looked at.
I could sort those out.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Nah, I'm comfortable with them, Yang. I don't feel like I need to go get laser treatment to feel beautiful. That's me, though.
I think your feet are very manly, Keyzie.
Thanks, mate. If we could just keep it on rugby league, Jase, that'd be good.
Nyang, who would you take with you?
I'd have to say my partner, I think.
Yeah,
Good
call.
idea.
Yeah, good call.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Will you stay on the line and I'll pug son and Studio B will look after you, all right?
Thanking you.
Thanks,
Thanking
Nyang.
you.
Well, there you go, fellas, eh?
First three people in the draw from us. Of course, more opportunities to get yourself in the draw listening throughout the day on Radio Hauraki. Just get ready to call 0800 Hauraki. How far away is this trip?
It's 4th of May, isn't it?
It's a month and a half away.
It's not far.
Yeah, it's
I
close.
am
It's
fizzed
close.
up. It's going to be excellent.
I am really fizzing for
Nah,
it, boys.
you're not as fizzed as I am. Man.
No, like,
Who's the fizziest, do you reckon?
I am
I'm
so
fizzing,
fizzy,
eh?
the
Yeah.
pop's going to come off.
I'm so fizzed up. Don't drop a Mentos in.
Fizz boy.
Let's go to some ads.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tune Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. A lot of sporting action over the weekend, of course, including some of that great game rugby, fellas. And with that in mind, we've got ACC head G-Lane on the line. G'day, G-Lane. How's life?
Oh, g'day, fellas. Not a good Monday for me. I think the coin might have got me in the weekend. On a couple of them, it got me.
Oh well, let's have a yarn to the coin and find out, eh?
Okay.
ACC head G-Lane versus a coin.
This is where we put G-Lane up against a coin to see who knows more about Super Rugby.
That's right. Every Friday, he picks the 5 results of the Super Rugby round. We flip a coin, and then at the end of the season, whoever has the most correct takes over as head of the ACC.
Yep.
Brilliant.
That sounds good, actually.
We had Moana Pacifica versus the Chiefs. Both of us took the Chiefs.
Yep.
Point each there.
Boom. That was a good game, that one. I enjoyed that.
You watched that one?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, boy. Highlanders versus Reds. Lane, you took the Highlanders.
Oh, I did take the Highlanders. Jamie Joseph's let me down.
Yeah.
Goddamn Queensland Quackers.
Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, man, the coin took the Reds.
Yeah.
Blues versus Crusaders. Lane, you took the Blues, you mad dog.
Oh, I know. That's the last time I backed the Blues. Fucking pieces of crap.
To be fair,
Put a fork in them. They're done.
Yeah, to be fair, Lane, I backed the Blue as well, but unfortunate, mate, unfortunate.
Yeah, well, that sort of reinforces that bad decision.
So we got that correct. The coin got that
correct. On the
correct.
bright side, the coin got the Crusaders the selection correct. So far, three here for the coin.
Three
the
for
coin
three,
is,
how good?
coin is dominating.
3-1.
Waratahs, true. The Waratahs versus Brumbies. We both of us took the Brumbies, and the Waratahs came away with a win.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we both lost that one. Okay.
I think that's the first time in like 8 years they've beaten the Brumbies too.
Oh, and actually, there was the Force versus Drua.
Yeah, I took the Force on that one.
You did.
That came through.
Yeah, you did. Well done, mate.
So the final tally is G-Lane got 2 of his selections correct.
Yeah.
The coin, 3.
4.
You see, look,
4.
No, 3. Did they get the Force as well?
Yeah, we got the Force as well.
Oh, did we? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Oh, geez. See, look, it just shows how tight this competition is, you know. You just can't pick it.
Oh, here we go.
You just can't pick it.
Great defence, man. Great defence.
The other thing too, G-Lane, you were in the studio with us on Friday, so you saw Mike, toss the coin. So there's no cheating allegations either. This is just pure coin.
I saw him toss it from the other side of the room. I never actually saw whether it was heads or tails. Let's be fair. Maybe next time I'll toss it. But hey, can we get a sport that I actually know something about, like cricket?
Nah.
No? Oh.
If you want to toss it, though, man, feel free to come in on Friday and you can toss it in front of us, all right?
Yeah, man.
Not for the first time.
Good on you, G-Lane. Hard luck,
Okay,
mate.
see you, fellas.
Okay.
Hard luck.
Piece of shit.
Here's a bit of Jimmy.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Jimi Hendrix here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time, 5:43.
Fellas, there is a brand new Jason Statham movie coming out in a few days' time. It's called A Working Man.
He's a working man.
He's making his return to the big screen. Of course, it's a fantastic new action film.
Oh, you're joking. I thought it was going to be a romantic comedy.
Come on, Jase. We're giving you the chance to score yourself $200 cash and a double pass to see the movie every single day this week, and it's because we know that the Big Show audience are the hardest working men and women, aka backbones, in New Zealand.
Can I just clarify there, Keyzie? Did you say $200?
I said $100.
Wow.
That's $200 and a double pass to go and see the film as well. All you have to do is when you hear the cue to call, which did play earlier, you just have to say what you do for work, but in a Jason Statham voice.
What your name is and what you do for a job.
That's right.
I'm Mike Minogue and I am a radio DJ.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Where's the girl? You a cop? You wish I was a cop.
You wish I was a cop.
Thought he said something else then.
Jase.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man. That's right. Let's play.
So
that was good. That was like a preview of how it's done to the war.
What was really good about that? He goes, "Look at those bricks. You're not a working man. Yeah, you're not a cop. You're a working man." It's like, and then he says, "Yeah, let's play." It's like none of those things connect to each other, but somehow it's still great.
Yeah, it's still great.
It's awesome.
G'day, Jory, you mad bastard. How's life?
Not too bad, yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. So, you know how this works, Jory. To win $200 and 2 tickets, you have to say who your name is and what you do for an occupation in a Jason Statham voice. Can you do it, Jory?
I'll give it a shot.
All right, mate. Wait.
What do you do for a crust, Jory?
I'm a sheet metal fabricator.
Yeah, very good. Very good. That'll do me.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good. But what we wanted them to do, Keyzie, is to go, I'm Jory, and I'm a sheet metal maker.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, have another go for us, Jory.
Pardon me?
Have another crack at it, man, and include your name as well.
My name's Jory, and I'm a sheet metal fabricator.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's good stuff, mate.
Congratulations,
You've just won yourself $200 and 2 tickets. How does that sound?
Beauty.
Yeah. Hey, you know what you could do, Jory? You could go and watch the movie and fill your boots with popcorn.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Just buckets of the stuff.
Yeah, maybe 2 buckets, eh?
Well, $200, man, you might be able to take a friend.
Yeah. So good, Jory. You got yourself double pass and $200 cash, man. Thanks for playing.
Legendary. Cheers, fellas.
Good on you, mate.
That's fine.
Just quick, I've got a bit of admin to read here. Should I do it?
Yeah, go on.
Can you do it, Keyzie?
Yeah, I love it.
I'll have a crack at the accent. You just tell me if there's anything I need to work on. From the director of The Beekeeper and Suicide Squad, A Working Man is an action-packed blockbuster starring Jason Statham, rated R16. How was that, fellas? Surely it wasn't that bad, Hoyte J.
Oh, it just got worse, that last bit you did.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Bit of Queen there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, coming up after 6 o'clock, we continue with our top 100 movies of all time countdown and try and figure out how many movies Keyzie's actually seen in his life, fellas. We've also got a bit of a sports wrap after 6 as well, because it was a massive sporting weekend.
It was. We had cricket, we had the Chinese Grand Prix with Liam Lawson racing, we had NRL, we had Super Rugby. We'll get into all that after
UFC.
6. And UFC. Is that that's fighting, eh?
Yeah, douche.
Yeah. So we'll get into that after 6, fellas.
Yeah.
Jase?
Shall we?
Jase.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. No, but in fairness,
point at me.
Yeah, no. In fairness to Pug's son, he's trying to resurrect Mogi's despicable.
Yeah.
What? He was terrible there.
There was nothing wrong with mine. Mine was like there was nothing wrong with mine.
Pugs was trying to
I'm not here to point fingers, all right?
Unbelievable.
I'm just here to make great radio.
Jeez.
Can I just say that Night and Day has a milk bar card, and every fifth milkshake you buy, you then get a sixth one free.
Cool, man.
You buy 5, the 6th one's free.
That's
all right?
good
That is
stuff.
freaking
Nice work,
epic.
Keyzie. Hey, Pugs.
Hey, Podson.
Podson. You put our pods together.
I put your pugs together, yeah.
What little clip have you got for us today?
Well, the outro today started off very wardrobe focused because of a little shoot that we had in the other room there, and then it got pretty. Yeah, it was a lot about your colours.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot
And then
about
it sort of delved into something a little more existential, a little more life focused
Yeah.
regarding kids and then
Yeah,
growing
that.
old, and so that's what this clip.
Keyzie and I nearly came to blows.
You did. You fisticuffs.
Came to.
No.
I'm going to get to that age where, just put me up the back paddock.
Do you know how often you say out
Shove me in a ram.
Like a ram car.
Like an old ram car.
God.
Just chuck me in the back paddock and I'll fend for myself.
That could be a clip from any one of about 100 podcast outros.
It should actually be a T-shirt. It should be merch.
It should be, eh?
Old Hoyte J out in a field with his downstairs chopped off.
Put me up the back paddock.
Sorry, so you think people would buy a
people?
T-shirt?
Are you kidding me? They would love it.
Sorry, a photo of Jase.
Not a photo.
Can you imagine, though, if I was put out in the back paddock, just, biffed out, I would be an old ram. I'd have massive bullets.
Yeah.
I'd just be this old wrinkled dude with massive downstairs just chewing his cud. You know what I mean?
Sorry, are you a sheep?
Pod.
Are you a sheep or are you just you?
And
when I say
Are
you,
you a you?
No,
No, I'm not a you.
No.
I'm not a you, Keyzie.
that was an accident.
No.
God.
Oh, it's falling apart. Hey, Pugs.
Yeah, man.
Get out.
His name's Pods.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, yes, indeed. Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now a bit of sporting action over the weekend. Let's have some sport chat.
Sport.
Chat. Come on, fellas, pull it together, would you?
Hey, I'm going to start off with the UFC, fellas. It was a fight night. It wasn't an official UFC, big event. But Kiwi Carlos Ulberg fought.
Hot dude.
He is a smoke show. 34 years old. He fought Jan Blachowicz. That's probably pronounced poorly and wrongly. Former champion. And Carlos Ulberg won. That made it, I think, his 8th victory in a row, which is the longest streak in the UFC.
Wow.
It could have gone either way. Lots of people are saying Jan got robbed, but the truth is neither of them deserved to win.
Right.
Because they were both fairly tepid in attack. It was defense oriented. It was a dull fight.
Wow.
But given Jan is 42 years old, they're probably thinking let's get Carlos through because he's only 34 and he's going to be having a shot at the title at some point.
Yeah, right. And did you watch the fight?
I actually did watch the fight, sadly. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was,
Did
boring.
Adesanya, did he have like an 8-run streak at one point? I remember
I
him
couldn't
having...
tell you off the top of my head, but he did have a good one.
Yes,
he
I
did
remember
have a very
him
good
having
one.
a record. Okay, great stuff. Of course, there was the cricket too over the weekend. Friday night, you were commentating
I commentated
that match.
that with Mike Lane, yeah.
New Zealand getting
Paul Ford.
just over 200, and then getting pumped by Pakistan, who lost only 1 wicket.
That's right. I think New Zealand got 205 from memory, managed to get 1 wicket. They chased it down with 3 overs to spare. It was at Eden Park. Not a lot of people. That ground is a joke.
It is a joke.
For cricket, it really is. And I think T20 really drives home that point. And once again, why we don't have a cricket ground in Auckland is just a mystery that will never be solved.
It's a disgrace. Then on the fourth match last night in Hamilton, I believe, the Black Caps turned it around and pumped Pakistan by 5 wickets.
Did you watch the game?
Nah.
Fellas, we had the Chinese Grand Prix.
How good.
Over
How
the weekend.
good.
F1's really blowing up at the moment.
It's huge.
It's massive.
It's bloody exciting stuff. Of course, Kiwis have an extra reason to be fizzed up with old Liam Lawson joining Team Red Bull.
So good.
So you've got Max Verstappen, who's the main dude there. He's had a host of, what do they call backup drivers?
Co-drivers.
So he's had Pierre Gasly, Alex Albon, Sergio Perez. Liam Lawson is now in there. Had a horror start last week in Melbourne Grand Prix.
God,
it was
he crashed
wet.
out.
He crashed out, which is super tough.
Because he's from Auckland, he doesn't know what to do when it's wet. When it's been raining.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a joke about Auckland drivers? Yeah, it's funny. And
cheers, Keyzie.
he ended up coming 12th, which isn't great. It's a bit of a nightmare start.
Yeah, it was a bit.
You hate to see it. And as a motorsports fan, you know, I really do worry that he could be dropped before the next Grand Prix. I hope that does not happen.
There's a lot of chat that they're going to drop him before the Japan Grand Prix. They're going to bring in this other guy. Seems crazy to me to give him 2 races. But also, you know,
that's F1.
This is the thing about F1, man. It's in my blood. I've loved it since I was a wee nipper.
Same.
Did you watch it?
Nah,
neither. I missed it, actually.
Tedious.
Do you want to talk about Super Rugby?
I mean, all they do is go
Jase?
round and round, don't they, Meowgey?
The best bit's when they crash into a wall.
Yeah, totally.
They should win for doing that.
Yeah, I reckon.
Did you guys want to talk about Super Rugby?
Oh, we already covered that off with the lane, didn't we?
Oh, what was that? What was the first game there, Keyzie?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch it.
No, neither.
Oh, but then there was the Crusaders versus the Blues.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys catch that?
Nah, I didn't watch
neither
it.
did I, actually. Oh, hang on. Waratahs, Brumbies, over in Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't see it myself.
Yeah, no, I missed it.
No, I missed that.
Okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Strokes there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Let's get back to some movie chat with the Empire Top 100 Movies of All Time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is this?
Do we have a sting for
Going
that?
to the
No.
movies, watching all the movies.
We don't have a sting.
There's
We
a
never
sting.
have.
Now, the premise behind this is these... Keyzie's seen nothing in his life. He's seen basically no movies.
No.
So we're counting down the top 100. Of the top 80 so far, Keyzie, I think we're through 80. How many have you seen?
I've seen 19 out of 80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Pugs, who's seen 54
Wow.
out of 80. Then Jase, 64 out of 80. And Mike has seen 65 out of 80.
Pretty close to you already, Joe.
Yeah.
Pretty tight there,
Great
brother.
stuff.
In at number 20, we've got The Matrix.
Ah.
The Matrix. Now, Keyzie hasn't seen this because he was watching Indiana Jones.
So I grew up watching the same movies over again. Indiana Jones, The Blues Brothers for some reason. Great movie. The Commitments.
Not on this list, surprisingly.
The Lion King. I would just watch the same movies over and over and over and over.
That's true, actually, because kids, they get obsessed about certain
They
videos,
do.
like The Little Mermaid or something like that.
Well,
and they
not
end
The
up,
Little Mermaid.
You know, they watch it like 50 times.
You just pause it.
And back in the day, I just pause it, Mike. Yeah. Back in the day, when you go to the video store, I'd always like, I can't think of anything, stuff it. We'll just get the same one that I love. And I didn't have a problem watching it over and over again. Long story short, I have not seen The Matrix. I hear it's quite good.
You'd think at school all your mates would be going, oh, man, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Oh, and you'd be like, oh, when did you go see that? And like, oh, we all went last night. And
No,
you're
because
like,
I think I was too young to go see it.
Were you at home?
I was at home because I was homeschooled. Let's start that. Let's start that as a yarn as well.
I have seen it.
I have seen it.
Okay, all right,
You should see it, Keyzie, because guess what? You'll like it.
Yeah, I think you'll like
100%.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a blue pill and a red pill, and he goes slow motion backwards.
It's very gamey.
And at number 19, Inception. Inception, directed by Christopher Nolan, Leonardo DiCaprio, Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy, Elliot Page, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Is it good?
It is good. I need to see it again.
Yeah, I'd need to see it again too, but I have seen it.
Yes.
So
yes.
was that the movie? Was it Nolan that directed The Prestige?
Yes.
And then that was like the follow-up or something, or one of the follow-ups. Oh,
one
was
of
The
his-
Dark Knight was the one he directed, then he followed up with this.
He did all of he did the Batman trilogy.
That's right.
Yeah,
and everyone was like, you got to see his latest one. They go into your dreams and fight crime.
Yeah, pretty hard out. He's got some pretty big ideas, him and his brother. Him and his brother write the screenplays. Mad bastard he is.
I haven't seen it.
Number 18, Parasite. Won the Academy Award 2019. I have seen it. So this is set. It's a family who discover there's people living in their basement. I can't quite remember a lot about it. There's a turn in it anyway where I was just I was out. I was like, nah, this isn't for me.
Pugs watched this on the airplane on the way back from Magic Round last year.
Oh.
And so I watched 15 minutes of it just by reading the subtitles, sort of in and out, and I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
So I think that counts.
I don't believe I've watched it.
Right.
I recognise it, but I don't know that I've watched it.
Why did you not watch it?
I don't know, Keyzie. I haven't found it
I think
yet.
those are. I think those are both no's.
Okay.
Number 17, the sequel to the film Aliens.
Yes.
Aliens.
Never seen any of
I've
them.
seen that. Also, just a brilliant movie. Apparently, James Cameron's pitch for this was he walked into the studio executive's office. He had a big meeting there. He had a whiteboard. He went up and wrote Aliens. Right, up on the whiteboard, and then with the S at the end, he put 2 lines through it, the sign for $1, for dollars. So he's just going to say this movie's going to make so much money.
Yeah,
and then
nice move.
They're like, yeah, man, keen.
Well,
it's a great film.
I had a big Alien weekend where I discovered all the Alien movies. I think it was on Prime or something like that.
It's on Disney.
Oh, Disney, that's what it was. And just went, we're going to watch those over the weekend.
Haven't seen it, sorry, fellas.
Number 16, Blade Runner.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's one I'd probably like, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Is that the one with Harrison Ford?
It is.
Nah, I haven't seen it. And then did Gosling remake it?
He did. Blade Runner 2049, brilliant film. Better than the original, in my opinion.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'd like it. It's like sci-fi
So
trolley
good.
sort of,
So good.
Haven't seen it. So that's 0 out of 5. Jace, you've seen 4 out of 5?
Yep.
Mike's seen 5 out of 5 and Pugs has seen 4 out of 5 as well.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
I don't know about you fellas, but I'm very excited to be going home and seeing my little pussycat.
Oh, that's right. Jason's got a
Yeah.
new pussycat. Doesn't have a name yet. Text name ideas 3483. We're going to chuck something on Instagram later this week too.
She's so cute.
The Jizzinator.
The Jizzinator, that's a good one. What about Cool Cat in the Hat Meowgey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Meowgey, what did you learn today?
Today I learnt that the coin actually is smarter than G-Lane when it comes to
Definitely.
picking rugby. I sort of had a feeling, I had a hunch.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah, and it won again 4-2 this week, won 4-2 last week. It's becoming a bit of a trouncing, to be fair.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. What did you learn, Keyzie?
Can you come back to me? I'm still processing.
Come over to me again.
What did you learn, Meowgey?
I learned that Keyzie makes great content on his Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's
really
true.
good stuff.
Yeah,
That is
thanks.
true.
Hey, Chris KNZ, check it out. And don't comment on my hairy feet.
Hey, Chris.
What
did you learn
What's
today,
up, Jason? Today I learned that it's pretty easy to do a Jason Statham accent. You just sort of talk down like this and you go, oh, g'day, mate. I'm Hoyte J, and I'm a working man.
Jace, what did you learn?
You know what I learned today,
Jace?
Meowgey? I talked very briefly there about going back to the gym again. She was rough. She was tough. It was
Yeah.
not good. But what I've learned is if I just persevere, it's all going to turn out okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything will be A-OK
It'll
in
be
the
good.
end.
And gradually, inch by inch,
Yeah.
second by second,
Little
I'll get
by
that
little.
strength back again so that by the end of the year, I'll be a burgeoning beast.
All it means is, in real terms, that you have to tell bigger lies about what you're doing at the gym. That's all.
That's true. Hey, New Zealand, make sure you check out our podcasts. Make sure you check out our Instagram. Yes, Keyzie.
And if you ever need advice, meet PattyNips69 at gmail.com.
Great stuff. Till tomorrow. See you later.